Hey, this is Jason Morris with Real Estate Agents That Really Work, and I get a lot of questions about zbuyer. I talk about zbuyer a lot because I use it, and I convert people like crazy through it. So what I thought I'd do is I'd create 4 or 5 audio recordings talking about what exactly zbuyer is and how I'm handling zbuyer leads. Give you a complete program and system to use with these, because it's a service you pay for, and it's a fantastic lead source. So this is the first one. I want to tell you what exactly a zbuyer lead is. So zbuyer is a service, and it's different than for sale by owners, and it's different than expireds, because it's somebody that is actually going online and looking up, making some kind of searches or something, and they're basically going through a we buy houses type website. So, and I don't know which ones they are, but zbuyer operates and works with basically a big network of we buy houses type websites. And sometimes you get some people through there that just say, "Oh, I want to know how much somebody would give me for their house." Well, that's great. What would you sell it for? But that's what they are. So you have to approach them a little bit different than you would a typical lead, just because they're not your typical lead. They're not your typical expired. They're not your typical for sale by owner. These people, chances are, if they're going on Google and they're searching for somebody to make them a cash offer on their house, or they're clicking on a link somewhere about getting a cash offer on their house, most of them I find are a little bit more motivated than your average for sale by owner or expired. So some of them, I see leads all the time that are inherited properties. I see leads all the time. They've clicked the box that they're having a financial hardship. Then you see a lot of them where they're downsizing. So sometimes it's just a giant house. Their kids moved out or whatever the situation is, and they don't need a 3,000 square foot house no more. They could really get by with a 1,500 square foot house. So I see a lot of those too. So but generally, it's somebody that came through a we buy houses type website, and it is generally somebody that's somewhat a little bit more motivated than your typical expired or for sale by owner. They're actively going out there looking for a buyer for their home. So zbuyer offers my group some exclusive discounts, and the best way to go through is go to jasonmorriszbuyerdiscount.com. They should give you a discount. If you don't see where you're getting a discount, give them a call, tell them you're in my group, and they'll apply it for you. Thanks, guys, and I'm going to talk more about zbuyer in the next recording.